So Monday we are getting these three guys on the pack. Rivaldo momentum dribbling, Edgar Davids fortress. So talking with this guy, how he will be looking with stats. Let's give him stealing +2 and let's see if he gets these type of stats. I will say he gonna play this game. If you have his older version, you know how powerful Edgar Davids is in his job, man. No, I will say I will reduce his passing abilities and will reduce his little bit of dribbling, and he's having better defensive stats. But let's see how much we can go. What the fuck? We are gonna have this much good stats of this guy. He's having definitely meta playing style. In my opinion, he's having very high stamina as well as his speed acceleration values are 90 plus with fortress ability, having tackling of 99, aggression of 98. He will beat everyone's ass, whatever it or Romanik Savchenko. Nobody will be gonna defeat this guy. He's having perfect stats in my opinion. If you have his older version, if you have his free version, you know how powerful Edgar Davids is. In my opinion, if you gonna give him second booster, shutdown +1 will be the one I have to give him. Getting his tackling 100 tackling with 98 defensive engagement. Only issue with it, I will say, is height is 180, 168 centimeters. So aerially, he is not that much good. You cannot play him single defensive midfielder. You have to play him in two. I will say, like, you can play along him with Vieira, Rijkaard, and definitely he is worthy. And for some guys who can play with less better player model, but he is exceptionally good with stats. His player model is not that much good, I will say personally. But if you love his playing style, if you already know how powerful Edgar Davids is, I will not recommend for my play style, but for someone he can be most powerful weapon in your team because of his high speed and acceleration values along with these defending abilities. He doesn't stop, man. He is everywhere on the pitch, which fears the most. David Beckham orchestrator version is coming on Monday, and I will say if he's having these stats, he will be looking like this. So let's go. I'm gonna give him agility +2, and let's see how he will be looking like, man. If he's having, I'm gonna give him technique +1 here, and he will be having. I think he's the orchestrator, so I will give him passing +2 or crossing +2. Maybe these are the two things which he will be having. So I'm gonna give him passing +2, and his stats will be looking like this. He will be crazy. 104 rated center midfielder. You are gonna see David Beckham, Real Madrid version, which is perfect. Don't give him such better stats on defending abilities. I think 7 is enough. Still, he's having this time better speed. I like this concept, man. But he's not good with physical contact. Don't give him defending progression points. If you're giving, you are a shit, man. So I will increase his lower body strength to get that 100 kicking power, which Beckham was known for. Definitely, but I don't have to spend so much. So I have to give here a booster. I can increase his shooting by this, man. Getting 99 kicking power here, man, which is perfect combination. In my opinion, he will be looking like this. So if I have to increase his dribbling, I can increase like this. 90 12 in dribbling if I give, rather than I will increase his physical contact, which matters most in the game. So definitely his stats will be looking like this roughly. You can see most of his stats are in blue, which is definitely a greater advantage. But for the guys who love to play with orchestrator, he is a gem. But for me, I don't play with orchestrator. I love to play with box to box players. So that's for me. His player model is good. 187 leg length based height. He's having less jump height. He's not that much physically well, can hold shoulder pushes. I will say he's having one touch pass, through pass, weight pass, low lofted pass. Perfect with the skill set. You can add some dribbling skills on him by giving him more progression points in dribbling. He can play much better for you. He can play meta as well as at AMF he will be 105, which is something else. But only thing which sucks is his play style at AMF. I don't know he will be gonna make runs for you or not. The third one is momentum dribbling Rivaldo, and I am excited in this one, man. Edgar Davids is definitely excellent boy, and he will be having accuracy plus 2. So I don't think there is accuracy plus 2 available here right now. But if I have to give him, I will give him like Regista plus 2, and let's see how he will be looking, man. No, Regista is not something else. Fantasista plus 2. This is something accuracy will be having. He will be having booster on his finishing definitely. So I'm gonna give him shooting plus 1, and let's see if he is having 36 levels, how he will be looking, man. On Monday, he will be looking much better. He's having 100 ball control, dribbling, tight position, along with momentum dribbling abilities. I don't think he's bad, man. So I'm gonna give him passing 5 progression points, which is enough. Rather than I will increase his lower body strength to get that hiking power mark. And the best thing about this card is that he's having, man, already finishing of 87, so definitely he will be worthy. One thing which I fear most is that kicking power of Rivaldo, which makes him one of the most famous Brazilian and I will say underrated players too, man. 7 in shooting is must. He can play at SS position. For me, he will be the best. To play him at SS position is a different thing, man. So if you have this guy, if you want to go for this guy, I will recommend this guy, man. Definitely this one is worthy. So he's having better physical contact, which today's game environment needs. Rather than give much progression points here, you can increase his balance by increasing his dexterity. He will be having more offensive awareness and more balance, which we personally need from our Rivaldo. So that's all about Monday training guide, or I will say that's all about Monday epic business which Konami will give us to see. Rivaldo and Edgar Davids are totally worthy. So definitely these guys I personally like the most. He's having already third level double touch, and his player model is good because of his very high leg length based height, which will allow him to shoot from any angle and any distance. His long legs will make him allow to present. He will shoot from anywhere and it will be goal because of his that player model I personally like. And maybe if he's like this, he's gonna one of the best second striker in the game. And Rivaldo was already so good player. I personally don't like the classic number 10 playstyle which Konami goes to give him. But this time he's a creative playmaker with momentum dribbling ability. He will be something different. So definitely worthy Rivaldo.